Hey everybody, it's Jeff Watts from Watts Atelier AA. I haven't put out a video in a while, so I just thought I would kind of touch base with you. So I want to wish you all a Happy New Year and hope everything's going well for all of you out there and that you are setting some really engaging artistic goals for the year coming up. What I used to do and I still do is at the beginning of each year, I have my bucket list of things that I want to accomplish that year. I have some really ambitious goals that may or may not come to fruition, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. I also have my weekly, daily, and monthly goals, which can be anything from, like, say, a goal to go through the Loomis book, or go through Bridgman, or go back through Hampton's book, or go back through any number of different sources and revisit maybe some aspects of training that I did when I was younger. Just be that, hey, I want to get back into some kind of life drawing. I want to make sure I do it once a week, twice a week. And you say, well, pick another medium, pick a new medium, do inking, come at it from graphite, come at it from some of these other areas, but always have your base area that you're grounded in. And for me, that's charcoal, right? Charcoal, that's oil, painting, things of that sort. So couple things that we wanted to do to kind of help inspire you guys was to offer a really compelling deal for the online for those of you who are interested in not having to do so much heavy lifting, planning it on your own. We've done that for you, so you can do like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of drawing, head drawing, figure drawing. You can do fundamentals, you can do that core drawing program. You can also delve into some of the painting and even into some of the master classes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna offer the $199 for $129 deal, which gives you access to, somewhere around 1,500 hours of content. And you don't have to feel overwhelmed by that, right? Because you could start a drawing fundamentals, head drawing fundamentals course and have a phase 1 gouache course going, and also maybe watching Eric do a comic cover for, when you get good enough to be able to do something like that. So you can do all these different mixing and matching. I don't think a lot of people fully understand that with our program, that you can be doing more than one phase simultaneously, but I would advise that you stay somewhat to a course of study that's not overwhelming for yourself. So utilizing the structure that I've created and going through it that way is probably the most fail-safe. But if you find that you want to jump ahead a little bit, or you want to go over somewhere, give it a shot. If it's too hard for you, drop back down to the phase before it that you skipped, or go back to the initial phase and do it again if you feel like you just didn't get it. The nice thing about the video content is that you can constantly play it back, freeze it, stop it, go back, and as many times as you need, and that's just going to be a really great thing. We also have a lot of streaming going on, as you know, and that's kind of the bridge between the membership and the in-person. So if you feel like you want a little bit more of our help, you want a little bit more engagement, you want a little bit more personal attention, then jump into one of those streaming classes to complement one of the classes you're working on. If you're doing 20-minute lay-ins in the month-to-month program, drawing program, then maybe take a streaming class and have Eric critique your work. And that way you can learn from him and then take it right back into the phase you're doing, and you can move a lot faster. And then if you can get yourself, say, in a life drawing class at a community college or some little art school around you, and get some model time in to actually apply those concepts, all the better. A couple things for the year coming forward for me when I started my goal setting was to finish the Bridgman Arms and Legs book, which you guys probably are waiting for, some of you, as you've been working through the torso for the last year and a half or so. So by the time that comes out, hopefully later end of this next year around Christmas time. I know it sounds a long ways off, but it'll be here like that. It comes fast. Another thing we're going to be doing is some collaborations. We're going to start with David Finch. I'll be on his channel doing probably a Buscema translation from drawing to painting, taking one of his inks, converting it into a drawing, and then converting it into a painting. So it's a 3-step process of interpreting a linear ink into more of a tonal drawing, and then ultimately inventing the color from the values that are in the drawing. So the really helpful way to look at, deconstructing people's work, or again, taking someone like Buscema, who wasn't really a painter, and creating painterly effects from his inspiration of his pose choices and things of that sort, because he was such a phenomenal anatomist and just great comic artist and just a really wonderful draftsman. Oh yes, we also have a Proko course coming out. And a good friend of mine and a past student of mine, Stan Prokopenko, who many of you know from Proko. And it's going to be a figure drawing course with, we have Brian, we have Eric, we have Ben, and we have myself, basically doing an incredible course on figure drawing. So that's one that you can actually download and save the content, keep the content. So keep an eye out for that. That's the first time we've done that, so that'll be really exciting. It should be a really great course, and we're really excited to be collaborating with Stan over there at Proko, and it should be really cool. And anyway, that's some of the stuff that we have planned for this year. So I would be really curious to see what you guys have planned. So again, thanks again for joining us on one of our programs, any of our programs. We may also do the boot camp again, I'm not sure, but maybe next fall. And that's a really special opportunity to come out to the school and take with all the teachers in an 8-day intensive 9-hour day boot camp type scenario, which was really popular before COVID, and we would like to try to bring it back again, I think. So we'll be looking to do that as well. So all the best to you all. I hope you have a wonderful year. We're here with you every step of the way. Keep pushing play. Have fun. If all else fails, I mean, always have fun, right? Because you've got to have that impetus to want to come back day to day and keep working on those skills. And if it's not a lot of fun for you, it makes it really difficult to do. So always keep it fun. We love you guys. I hope you're doing well, and take care. Cheers.